What's up, sassy fans and followers? This is I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Talk with Sassy MC with me, Sassy MC. And for this episode, I am so sorry for the poor quality of my voice. We all know that the flu is going around like Liberia, and I was so unfortunate to be one of the victims. But anyways, that's besides the point. Today we have somebody really amazing, somebody that's coming up in Liberia, and he's going to shock the whole country because when I first listened to his sound, I was like, who is this person? And he reminds me of this Nigerian, some black Odu something like that. He reminds me so much of that person. His sound is so unique, and I cannot wait for you guys to. If you have not listened to his sound, when I introduce him, I cannot wait for you to go and check him out. He's really great, and I can see him breaking barriers in the music industry in Liberia. We'll be right back, and I will let you know who my guest is.
It's the talk with Sassy MC. Say it loud.
Welcome back, guys. So today I have a guest here, and his name is Lyrikal Blaq. What's up with you?
I'm okay. I'm cool. I'm good. This.
I see you hear from my voice. I'm really not okay. But you see, this interview, I was not about to miss it. I could have postponed, but then I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that. I need to have this conversation. So now wait.
Thank you so much. First on, thank you for having this interview. You always been a part of my pocket, guys.
Really?
Oh yes.
Well, that's nice. I didn't know I was known by you.
You of course will right. Sitting here today is a pleasure, and I'm fine. I'm okay. Feel energized.
A positive. You should be energized. So today we're gonna have a conversation. We're going to talk about you. We're going to talk about your journey. We're going to talk about your sound. We're going to talk about who you're affiliated with, and just everything that describes who you are. So when I first heard about you, it was the song yeah. So I listened to it on TikTok, and I first did not think that it was a Liberian song. But then the powers and I know that that's a Liberian thing that we usually do. So I was like, okay, because it's a Liberian song. What's this person? And then I went and searched you up on YouTube, and I saw just that video and then another visualizer. I was like, okay, this person is new, and I really like his sound. So for the other people who are yet to discover who you are, as I don't like to refer to people as upcoming artists, I rather refer to you as uprising. So for the other people who are yet to discover your sound, who are you? And I don't want you to give me the basic. I want you to tell me your hobbies. I want you to tell me what makes you tick. I want you to tell me who you are just behind the scenes. Who is Lyrikal Blaq?
Oh, Lyrical Black is a creative, someone who have spent a lot of years doing this thing. Yeah, not as a recording artist. So, my name is Mac Ashford Bernard. I'm a Liberian.
Are you thought about one minute for?
I think
Sound like a free slip.
some lineage with that. I'm a nature from the rural. I'm a creative producer. I run music. I write art. So I love doing art. It's me. You don't get associated art with my body melody. So me doing music. Yeah.
So where did it all start?
Um,
Cause we're just discovering you, right?
yeah.
So have you been doing this like? So some of you started from the church. Have you been doing this before? And then
Yeah, I've been doing this for a while, but not as a recording artist. I think I took this Jordan last year. June.
just last year.
You have to be a recording artist.
Oh, to be a recorder.
Recording artist just last year too. But basically I met in the back working on artist manager, brand manager, stylist. Anyway, I felt I could help a fellow creative to make it to country. So I've been working in that space. So basically I would say I've been doing this almost all my life because I've been in the choir to Puro Baptist Church.
It's a,
Yeah, I'm from a musical type family, a family where most of the sing in the choir. So they encouraged me on our floor to go and was sing in the choir.
and what made you want to become a recording artist? What was that spark?
I feel like there's something missing. I always felt that there's something missing in Liberian that it missing. Or we Liberians are deviated from something. I feel like it's I should be the one doing this because I feel like every time I have this conversation with other creators, no disrespect, but I feel like everybody on their own path. So I feel like this path what I'm thinking on the vision why they only make it.
What's that vision?
Oh, the vision is well, it's not just about mouth sound. The sound is not for me. The sound is about forefathers. Melly stocks here. We just trying to do it.
Yeah.
So it's just of me trying to make people to understand we Liberia, we get this thing. We know how to create. It's about me telling Liberia that this is our art. This is our space. I think you are coming up in the early 2000s or maybe the late 90s. Mostly Liberian songs you hear it at that level. So I feel like that was the foundation, and we for the past let's say 10, 15 years we've been deviating from that foundation. I mean, as a creator, I feel like when the foundation was set, we all should go and build upon it. We should use the level, the next generation take it from one level to later. So I feel like for me, it's a calling.
So how would you describe that kind of music? I know you're talking about the forefathers listening to it back then. How would you describe it? Because now in Liberia we have the Afro pop, we have the hip hop trap code, now they get Afro colo. How would you describe that sort of music that you do? Or you're not gonna need to.
I think I got some representation with it. Gbema Soul. I think my music goes around Gbema Soul and hip hop rhythm. Meaning the element of hip hop, the element of but you can hear mostly infusing of music. So I try to generalize my music in a form. Because it's not something where I could take and just put it to what's happening now. Then give me hard time to say it's Afro pop music. So my own music is Gbema Soul, hip hop rhythm.
Okay. So do you think you're the only person that's doing that sort of music in Liberia? Or have you listened to one or two?
It's not. I'm not the only person doing it. I've been hearing Gbema. Shout out to Blizzard.
No, about you say your own like Gbema Soul
Gbema
and
Soul.
Wetty.
So I'm saying like I've been hearing people doing hip hop. They have low tackle JJ hook. This was the foundation. Lucky Bucky they did hip hop. I heard people take Blabber, Blizzard, how you can call it, Dash. So people been doing it, but I think my own is the type of way I'm doing it. I think it's a bit different. I don't know, but I think it can't come out know why it's so different. Cause I can tell you why it's so different.
That's a good one. When you started or you made the decision to become a recording artist, did you have anybody around you that were your supporters that would say yes, you should do this? Was it a discussion that you had with people, with your family, and then they were like, okay, you should do this? How was it like?
It was like we already know the society will like that. Yeah. If you first of all, apart from me being a musician, I'm a quote unquote professional person. I'm an IT practitioner. I have a professional job. So you trying to leave that space and tell us that you want to do music yourself, and I would be like. So it was a self decision for me. It was a decision I had to make on my own. I had to prove or show to people that this is what I made up. Yeah, so it was not me too much discussion with people. First, I had to work with myself and be convinced that this is what I want to be. So I had to go in my own closet, in my own cover, close the doors, and convince myself this is what I want to do. And when I did it, I reached out to a few friends. All my friends are my backbone. Shout out to myself as I can. I reached out to them and said, bro, this is me. I know you have known me to be this, but at the same time, I know me to be an entertainer, but not at this level. But I feel like this level, I have to take it now. So all I got to do is support me. I promise I will do it away off.
And what were some of the challenges that you faced when you started?
Disability. I struggled with disability. But I knew it would come because I knew the work I've been putting in is authentic. I knew visibility would come, but we humans sometimes we know how we get nervous or want to see things happening for us, but all time is the best. So I had a prayerful moment, but one of the most challenging things is visibility. One you got for people is try to accept it.
And do you have that level of visibility now, or you're still striving for more?
I'm still trying to be better version of myself on yesterday. The thing about me, I had is satisfying. I had to be satisfied. So I'm a pushing person.
All right. So when you started, I know you talked about your job, you being a professional person. Not everybody will go up on the ID, but how is the reception from the industry?
Oh. It was massive. Yeah. A lot of quote unquote aliens, artists, quote unquote music executive, they embrace the idea, they embrace the sound. Yeah. Most of them reshare. Um, for that side, that gave me more confidence. But it gave me information because they reshare, we reposted, some of them commented. So I felt like, okay, yeah, okay, something makes this missing complete.
Okay. At least, apart from the executives, the artists and
Artists.
well, welcome because most times well, when we ask about the reception from the industry, I know executives will reach out, but sometimes we'll look at the artists because then that's where you know that okay, I think I'm onto something. If your fellow artist does, everybody will somehow feel intimidated by somebody that's coming, somebody that they see has some level of potential. So, but if they look at that and say, okay, I can't welcome this person, man, that's good. You're on the rep path.
Yeah, it takes a possibility.
So let's talk about your connection with Bucky. How was that? How did that come about? Or did you always know him?
No, not like that. I think my friend and brother, also my creative director, see been working with Boki. Me and Saeed been working together for the past I did 6 years. Whether OVO, whether production, we've been working almost like a prodigy to you what do me video thing. So we been working with Bucky directly, so I always been a backup guy. But me and Bucky haven't had that conversation about music. Even till I track over, he was surprised even though I'm making music. Was like, wow, oh man, you make this type of thing. I don't know. So for there, I live Dubero and Bucky guy is still right up the same now.
Oh.
So it's just across the road.
Was that around the same time you guys did the song together, The Blessing?
No, when I tried Mora, after I tried Mora, I started reaching out to him. Because I saw he shared my work. One of the few years I shared the work. So all the respect I have to provide. Say thank you. And I guess saying thank you, but at least once in a while I go and say hello to the OG.
Yeah.
And see if he can get a few 1 or 2 takes going forward. So I did that. From there I worked with Save. A couple of projects, and with that blessing, it was I can say a lot because it just happened. It was so fast from the verses, the booking verse, everything was so fast to the video. But
It's a really nice piece, actually.
yeah, so it's evergreen. I won't be able to call it evergreen because it's a type of music where
They were all.
they won't go old. Yeah, so it was just he's a talented artist, and I trust for me working with you. I told you working with other 80 artists give me confidence. Give me real recognition. He energized my confidence like this thing is big because if he get body who have been on that pedestal quote unquote of gone places. Trying to recognize your thing, this is big. So when you listen to Bless, I was just telling people that I'm blessed. I'm way up. I have faith. Like can then people like this listen to my music, I feel next. I feel like I'm the next thing. So just me just saying that on this song.
Now having a man like Bucky, a man with that type of aura, a man with that type of sound in your corner, how has it been? Do you feel pressure that you want to do more to make sure that you measure up to his listening ears, or are you relaxed? What's going on?
I won't say pressure, but I think that creatively I created things where I know that it's there. Like nobody can take it away from me around me. So I'm not pressed. Most of my music I release always there, sitting. So I'm not running to the studio because of me having the association with the person or music out there. So I'm not pressure. As I said, he just gave me confidence like I can do more, I can be more of Lyrikal Blaq. I can take more space. I'm not pressure. He gave me the confidence like yeah, you can be bigger, like people are waiting to hear you. So I'm not cursed.
So, when it comes to criticism, because, for every creative, you need somebody in your space that's going to positively criticize, to tell you, okay, in as much as you have this, you need to do this better. Has he been one of the persons to offer some positive criticisms that will help your career?
Oh yeah, and honestly, almost like everything because anytime we discuss industry issue, career issue, and Buck is not the type of person who would be like, yeah, my man, yeah, you doing this, but you gotta do this, and you know, it's like he's the type of person who want for everybody to eat, but at the same time, you should be on your 10 toes, making sure you eat food. So what will benefit you? You gotta put time to it.
Okay. So now let's get into the industry a little bit. The industry that you found yourself in. Um, the Liberian music industry, it's a tough cookie. People may not understand, but for every aspect, it requires a lot of work. It requires consistency. It requires you putting in more time, for your work to be heard. You talk about visibility. So, you entering the Liberian music industry, what have been some things that you've seen, you've recognized that when you were out of the industry, you did not really see? Because even though you were helping behind the scenes with other things, I mean, now that you're a recording artist, it's like you're in the middle of it. So you're seeing from every side. So what have been some things that you when you entered the industry was like, is this how it is? What have been those things?
The first thing is I don't want to be too harsh. Like
Please be harsh.
nobody can save you.
Please be harsh.
Yourself can save yourself. You don't be working with artists, artists like Steppa, artists like KCW, just like Anitra, just the name of you, especially DJ. Sometimes you will put them up there to the tax, but that experience is so different from me because I already had that personal experience. We're in the industry space where I feel like we don't give much attention to talent. Yeah, give attention to trend, and I don't think it's a good thing. You should have an industry where it's focused mainly on talent and not trend. Because at the end of the day, it's talent, it's identity we want to sell. It's no industry. Don't give too much attention to talent.
So why? I know we've identified the problem. Now, my question is, why do you think that's the case? Do you think the fans, or maybe that's why most people are,
No,
looking
no
for
disrespect, but I feel like the people who have at the helm of
the sickle
the quote unquote industry,
Oh.
they are all good people, but I feel like we should really take some decision or strategy. That's what I feel like. I feel like they are not seeing outside the box at the end of the month. They were brought in so awkward with the system of all doing things here and not growing. And then person, individual or country what decide not to improve or involve, they won't grow. So I feel like people at the helm should restudy what happening here because if we just look around us, let me go Ethiopia a bit. Nigeria use almost all the sound. We agree. There's nothing new again you can hear from Nigeria. Everything is almost like a recycle. Africa, they use their sound at the end of Africa's sound. They use also Africa's sound. No, Amapiano is a popular genre, but no national promoted Amapiano as compared to Nigeria. So Afrobeat has become a global thing. And I feel like Liberia is so blessed. We are reserved for Afrobeat. We got the longest coast in Africa. Most music are made on the coast. The reason why you see Bazago make music, Koropugo make music, Crown, just to name it, the part speaking group that way you see they make real music. And small history lessons. Liberia is one of the most organized countries. Was the first organized country when it comes to music or art. Yeah, for the Balawala days. One of the first countries to be corner I had to go is the independence. Well, the first country to have our independence. So we're having organized act storytelling music for a very, 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 very much long period of time. So for the last let's say 10 years, Nigerians have been dominating that scene. Starting like we dominated that scene. From the outside like you're saying the Arab music or there's one in the from the Ghanaian took over with the brother, the Euphoria, Pulsar thing. We dancing for a while. It was a trip. From there, we went to Nigeria. So Liberia right now, we at the preserve of Afrobeat. We are touch. Our music haven't been popularized yet. So you as a Liberian entertainer or as a Liberian executive, I think that should be your focus point. How can we explore this music for all our country to kind of buy invest into it? Because in our country, sometimes we have we get natural resources, we get gold, we get iron.
Yeah.
So we can just stop that. We get intellect too. We got people who can sell. The country should be selling you, should be selling talent. It's not just about sending iron ore for yeah, and you know should be able to sell Lyrikal Blaq for you to other country or sell Gbema music for you to Germany. So I feel like if the music executive trying to put their mind in that order, we'll get somewhere. But for me right now, you're not doing it. I think they will do it, but for me right now, they're not doing it.
When? Oh, yeah. Oh,
I know.
our creator and we enjoy it. So, wait, when we talk about new artists in Liberia, as compared to the old artists or as compared to the ones that have already made their names, do you think they get fair treatment and opportunities, or is it the same who type of thing that's going on in the industry?
Yeah. New artists right now, but I won't know you at all. Now who know you? Like as I previously said right now to you, like it's so frustrating. Like I feel their pains that when I'm trying to fight this. At least I can be on that voice.
Why you saying if you they are paying nobody?
But
They are paying too.
if I go to myself new artists right now, I feel like maybe it will be will that be cool?
I mean you're new, right? Aren't you?
I'm not that new. I think I've been around. So if I'm just
so we can usually know your level in the industry as per your LMA nomination.
I understand. But for me, I don't base my thing on no donation or whatever. I base my thing on what I know I'm doing. And what I'm doing, I feel like the people that me in a category too many you not do all of me.
So what else? What can I do more?
I know, but I need it right now. I feel like, cause and I still on tour right now.
You started being recorded artist last year, right?
Yeah, so
yeah,
but it would not be like that because I don't know. It's a tough if you put me in that
So apart from Mura and apart from Bless, what other song did you do?
Okay, I dropped my first Concord. Start for the pattern of everything.
Oh, I've not heard that.
Yeah, it's my first song. Well, the first song ever.
It's not on your YouTube.
It's there. It's there.
Really?
It's the circles. It's the song is on.
The visualizer?
Yeah, it's there.
Oh, okay.
It's called.
Yeah, sure.
It's called.
So that was just.
That's my first song. My first time ever with studio to record. That's the product.
So that's the two songs.
Yeah. Convert. More Bless teacher. They will be like first. That both two opportunity.
I'm trying to find your place.
No, they didn't
Honestly,
tell me.
I'm trying to find your place.
No, I know. So
Can I
that.
just say you knew artists?
So now you want to say I knew myself. I won't get it because
I know the ego there, the pride.
Not the ego, not pride.
When they say will up you a little bit.
Not the ego of pride, but anyway.
When we're not going to say for the interview, them chatting. I just turn me ask for new artists, and it is not a bad thing, right?
I got you.
Because I think if other new artists are seeing you pushing, because believe me, every A-list artist started as a new artist.
Of course.
You have to start from somewhere. You have to start from the bottom to go up. So it's not an insult. Don't worry. You are one of the best new artists in Liberia, and it is a good thing if we've experiencing or coming across your sound now. And now we're in more anticipation. Because when I listen to more rock, usually at the station at Spoon where I work, I usually play from YouTube. Because now I'm not a DJ, so I'm able to go get a whole pen drive, full of music, put on the computer and play. So whenever artists are like, oh please play my song, I'm like, as long as it's on YouTube, I don't mind playing it. Because for the first half of my broadcast, I play all Liberian songs. I'm a huge promoter of Liberian songs. Fun Liberian songs. Liberian songs were now getting the crossing Saturday. I'm a huge promoter of it. Because I feel like we are in that position to push the industry. I always tell people I'm an entertainment journalist. I don't talk politics. I don't talk all of those all the things that people be talking on the internet. I'm an entertainment journalist. I place more focus in the entertainment industry because I feel like we have more creatives in Liberia that needs to be shown out there. We have the poets, and then we have content creators. We have real artists in this country, people that can really sing.
Proper music.
Yes, but we do not, because Liberians are so used to this, this one type of sound, so they're not accepting of these new sounds. Like when Candace were making music, I think Yellow Star season 2 or season 1 winner, she has a really unique sound. Same with Ken the Nerd, the sound nerd, Ken Dolan. She has a very unique sound. Bad Girl Ira has a very unique sound. These are females that, if music executives, if the fans pay more attention to, we will actually be in competition with a lot of female artists in other countries.
That's for sure.
Yes. And one thing I love Anitra for, even though she's my friend personally, but I love that she did not let whatever the fans do in this country to stop her. She pushed. She will go around, she will support her song. She's really big on promotion. And I think that's where most of the female artists are lacking in this country when it comes to pushing that sound. They're not used to going out there and really pushing. I remember when Nini dropped Cheetah, Nini were on the streets, going to these people on the sidewalks, So I think in as much as the executives need to pay attention to the new artists, you have to pay attention to yourself. Yes, you cannot tell me that you want to do music and you did not. I started looking for my platform. I want my platform to blow as well. You knew myself and you two will not help each other. Right? So I need, because they be like, also other people that you invited, did they pay? Some of them did not pay, some of them paid. I'm not going to go show them pay. See, I tell them for my platform. Make my subscriber. Someone else subscriber. Definitely make one episode. So I need Bucky to give me the platform to help you.
For real.
So if then you are coming, I need, you need to help me too. Be like, it's not a free water. I buy everything. No, not free water. I bought the water.
Yeah.
The camera sound music.
Production, everything.
It's painful.
I know what you're talking about.
So you budget.
Yeah.
You tell yourself, I'm a new artist. I want to up my game. I need to do this. I need to push. Because if somebody sees you pushing, then it will be like, okay.
Intentional.
Yes, you're intentional. Let me do this. Let me do this. You think if you did not push your morale, you think somebody, people will want to listen to it. Especially if, even though we listened to that type of song back then, but it is new for us now, people will be like, nah, this is not the kind of song that we used to. But you pushed it. Now people are not even leveraging the TikTok. Everything the coach has to be honest, you need to talk to your friend. People want to be spoon-fed in Liberia. People want to be spoon-fed. So you need to talk to your people. You need to tell them. In as much as, because I think I was having a conversation with I think it was Spur also. We're talking about unity among the artists in Liberia. Do you see that as a problem?
Under the Nigerian music industry, or you go to hip hop in America, those people united. Even if they didn't unite, like everybody, but at least you saw the East Coast united, you saw the West Coast united. Don't forget about the negative time. Yeah, so I see like, bro, I think we have allowed ego to do a lot of things to us. I feel like, yeah, if you really unite, right, we serious trouble for the world. Liberia get proper rappers, proper singers, nobody compared to us. Yeah, Nigerians can sing by us. Nigerians can rap more than us. We are termination of music. Yeah, so but I feel like the only thing that is lacking here is unity. Yeah, I know everywhere ego will be there, small guga will show, but I mean a bear rap. I love competitiveness, but let the competitiveness be about something more positive. It shouldn't just be about, oh my man, who like Bobby Russell all the time, oh my man, who travel Ghana and put their friend, who do they want to put their friend, like that's so lame. be on a different level. Like my competitor will be like, can I make a music that is more than what the person making? Can this art go above the person? You know, that's one you should be comparing about. None of these things. That end of the day, we're making music not for fame. The music is not from us. Most of the time, it's called different. So you not having say that you be claiming something what you know is not for your own man. But if we come together as art, yeah, as acts, as artists, we come together, we put by ourselves, understand where maybe the person got his own was lacking, he can show me where the person got his screen, he can show me, we will be able to improve. We go to Nigeria right now, the whole industry, sometimes you see the whole men will live in one estate. Every day they try to share that with. Who say they don't have ego and stuff, but at the end of the day, you're making music and music should go. So if Liberians were more united, I think we are all fine. Imagine if the others use room what travel is use room one and you're kind of united. Talking about beating them is use room
Yeah,
one travel.
I know, our usually want to come out.
Yeah. What I'm saying that right? Swiss road walk. I don't know all that connection, right? Our Swiss road walk outside there, right? He tried to leverage what the other connection is Swiss road yeah get. What you talking about so there? Most Swiss road and Swiss one that everybody why they may take the other thing for you, the other may take the other thing for you. That's how it work for the Nigerian media. That's what it go. That's how it work. So for that unity, yeah, trust me, we can break barriers.
Okay, if we have unity, we're definitely going to break barriers. Anyways, folks, so we are here. We're having a conversation, a splendid conversation with the man Lyrikal Blaq. We're taking a short break to be right back.
It's the talk with Sassy MC. Say it loud. Say it loud.
All right, welcome back. So we're here with Lyrikal Blaq, people ramen, and I won't call him more ramen. Let's talk about the fans, right? How important do you think the fans are to your craft?
Yeah, yeah, the bear rabbit crap now. For me, it's like okay, let's take this. I'm like a pre-show. These are the people that don't receive the message. If they're not receiving the message, who are you pushing to? So they are the most important part of the puzzle.
Now talking about your unity, because majority of the times that we see artists having, back and forth on the internet, most times it is sparked by the fans. So now the fans are the bedrock, as you said. Don't you think these artists they are doing these things to please the fans?
Oh.
Because the fans wants the drama. The fans want the drama.
I understand, but as a human being, you too now, you should be able to control yourself now. You shouldn't just be living for validation. Sometimes, you gotta understand. Even you gotta do therapy management, you gotta reach peace magnet. And because the people holding you into something, I mean, you gotta go there. Not everyone committing for you to put it on. Sometimes when the fans started, they know the first DOA, they know what they started, everyone for it. Yeah, but I don't believe that another person should be whole. I know show base, right? Sometimes it's done for show base, so I can that is the thing. Like I won't have to put that aside, but I believe that you, as an individual, you have to have your own sanity and type. You can't just let anybody to hold you into it. Because at the end of the day, you trying to have things up and that up. And then I won't fail as well. So imagine that I don't fail and go me plan the fail or is so I don't fail I do.
I mean, people just try to taste away.
Yeah, so you gotta understand. Imagine I get 30,000 film and 30,000 for going to plan over 50,000. I'm 45,000. Why I go be plan over? I go tell you say you're pretty low.
So since you entered the industry and you've got a clearer picture, do you think there has been any A-list artist that has been overhyped or overrated?
You're gonna be bass for you. First,
I mean, you're not gonna call the first thing. I just want to go.
First, I don't want to be disrespectful in MC side saying I believe in creativity. I respect all creativity that we are, right? All creative music creativity, all creative and I respect that. So for me saying overhype, I won't want to say overhype. Because
You don't even thought about it.
everybody hustling. Everybody got a lane. The universe is so big. So right now, that person that way that person going and I know we're gonna picture the saw for people to say, oh, the overhype, but that's the fact. So everybody know what they're supposed to do. And that's the beauty of the industry. When you listen to maybe something so street, go to your button, tell it, put it on. You listen to something.
I don't think that is street. I think that is ghetto.
Okay, you want to listen to something ghetto? You gonna listen to Tintin. You listen to something. Maybe when you know you're missing your boyfriend and you listen to Stunner. That's the beauty of the industry.
But still, you got me shocked, yo. Something got me shocked, yo. Because I sit down telling you, I'm like, everything make you say enough. So I bought what's what I get enough. But still, saying you were shocked, yo.
It will be hard. I saw one stop from the main game as well.
And there was this post yesterday where he told me, oh, I laughed. He just set himself up for I don't even know. So in this industry, we've recognized the challenges, right? We've recognized the issues that are feeling in the industry, talking about the unity, talking about the stakeholders, event promoters and stuff like that. What do you think can be done differently in Liberia to help push young creatives, to help push new creatives, to help push, even to push more the old creatives? What do you think can be done?
First of all, I said it before, so maybe I can still convince you. First of all, gotta run united. That's the thing. First thing, there's number one thing has to be united. We'll get united and we'll try to push originality. Yeah. They're all creative. Because trust me, we yes, all like bro got creative and thing, but I want each other have a creative here too. Some people try to push away from originality. So you know that don't make it. I understand. But take Jamaica as a case study. Jamaica, they already played that, huh? They already played that, but the music have that real impact in the world. Because the music, original, very authentic. So in Liberians, they forget about, oh, they put plenty part, or the other put plenty part, or forget about all that thing. China plenty by you, China visit, I'm going to get China visit. India plenty by you. So, so the thing about it is that just regardless what you're doing, whether you're a photo director, you're a content creator, be very creative, you're original, also original, be soul Liberian. I believe that they will all become soul Liberian, be able to prove so because right now the world wants something different. We can be making music, you sounding like Rugo or Zinoliski, like you get trying to bogus what people are doing at you. You can't think you know what are doing at you, Rugo. So if you from Liberia, West Point, you try to be so West Point and regional, trust me, you serve that real.
So authenticity.
It's the thing that we're ready to pay attention to. We gotta pay attention to in the control form, event posting, everything. We try to be authentic. And because sometimes you see people that are hosting events, they want to link the events with other event, want to quote unquote replicate total what the person doing in the event here. And trust me, because he would make everyone follow a mini mission. What way in a dragon way, you got different upbringing of people. So we should be able to get authenticity or part of the in the TV spirit will help us in that.
So we have unity, we have authenticity.
It will help us out. Yeah. You want for to go to the go-to, but we carry that authenticity there.
Wow. So that will carry us with go-to now.
We'll go down now. That time visit.
The usual one.
Anybody will care will follow them. Yeah, we'll go there. I will go united that the person, and you know, the band started the thing and they move on there, whiskey and continue, the video continue, we move on there, remember, you know. I continue to now. The same like I say, government, I come out, continue to. You're walking, take all the art now. I guess sing music for everybody in the brand, even. I mean, I want that.
Do you think we have music legends amongst the artists? Like,
what? That's one legend here. I'm on the choir one and that. Yeah, the choir one again legend. No, that legend. The choir one know me. I feel like to be honest.
Legend. You know to be.
Yeah, to be legend.
Legendary. What it means. Do we have legends?
Many Liberians that I had have made impact. I can take a vote for them. Real huge impact, but my definition of legend, I don't think they have reached that level there.
So for looking at the old people, who are the music legends you think we have here?
The old people. Cesar Kato from Nigeria. I know some of my legend right now. I know Cesar Kato from Korean Basso country. I know Blazor from Gbema County. I know Pocky. Gbema Man. I know Takunje. I know Liberian. He's a legend. They are legends now because of they came first, but these are people who stood on something new, created something that was
A unique sound.
yeah, that was never around. Yeah, my favorite among that group that came with the Lucky Buckle Takunje is Lucky Bucky, because he created that something so special. So I put him on a legendary status because things he did, people still using it. Things Bucky did, people still using it. Things Takunje did, people still using it. But when that generation, Takunji, the computer generation left, our generation, or the generation that came after them, we still working towards that pedestal of legendary.
Now I ask this question because if you look into other nations, other countries, and when you've identified their legends, you know that these people are legends from the way they live, from how they carry themselves, from how their industry treats them. Do you think our music industry has created this platform for our legends to be properly maintained? Do you think they are being maintained?
No. There's nothing that taking care of legends here. Or first of all, also the industry is not that type of thing yet. We're just saying industry, but I think it's a skeleton thing. Yeah, but that's the old industry, the music industry, but I feel like it's still a skeleton thing here because we haven't come together to set up one goal or live up to what we channel here. So I feel like we're just doing things for certain spaces and they say, oh, yeah, I'm in the industry. I've seen legend, like one of the talented person I've seen, I grew up Blazor, the pastor singer. Oh, so good. But I watched Blazor sing from peak events to the lowest, about the second level. The hard men. Cause I feel like why would you allow them talent to this? This is somebody who has sang in from Grand Bazaar to Real Yourself, from where to where in this country. Book events. He's the embodiment of the culture. So he wasn't taken care of. I've seen legends like Takunje. I've seen legends like Lyrikal Blaq. These are all legends. I feel like their music should be able to take care of them. But I still refer to the lesson regardless of what I have in it because I understand musically what it brought to the scene is so unique. But due to our economy and due to maybe ignorance on how we should carry ourselves as art yet, I feel like economically we don't get those things we're supposed to get. So at the end of the day, people will just go down, they'll not be able to manage themselves.
Do you really think the economy plays a role? Because in preserving these legends, when we look at the stakeholders in the Liberian music industry, these are people that are within, these are people that have the capacity of preserving these legends. These are people that have the know-how of respecting these legends. These are people that are able to put these people somewhere that people can look at them and say, okay, these people are legends. Because if you look at events, what people host these big music events, how many of these artists are invited as special guests? It's a few. You barely see them. How many times you see big music program having, you see definitely they as special guests or the couple they as special guests or lucky portable they as special guests also. So I even though money plays some sort of role, but identification, recognition, it plays a role. If you are having maybe a music seminar or some huge event as a young creative, you are maybe doing your watch party or your listening party, and you recognize this person as a legend. Won't you want to have a legend as at your listening party, of course, at your watch party? If you are an event promoter or an event host and you are hosting some high level event, would you want to have these legends there? We have a lot of entertainment events coming up. We've had 2 that just ended. We have a lot coming up in December.
Yeah.
Would you want to have these legends there? So I don't think I mean I stand to be corrected, but I don't think the industry has made a platform where we can have these legends. They're seated there in a corner and say, okay, these are our legends. So whenever we're having these events, these people need to be represented because they hold the weight of the industry.
They are the foundation.
Yes. So that's why I ask about the whole legend issue, and you guys should think about it. Y'all should.
There's no proper building or foundation. So I pay key attention to foundation. I love these guys. These are guys where I literally went where they were hosting concerts one the time to see them perform.
Maybe back then.
Yeah. Anywhere I see they say, "Don't talk to slave boy," I will go there. Lucky Buggy will be doing the thing because I love entertainment. So and I know what they were doing at that time when nothing was there. They were doing that thing off their own. Imagine we were on
internet.
Nothing.
But our music was heard all over the country.
They work for this thing, they work for us to work for new artists to have these type of things going through. So you can take that away from them.
Definitely. When it comes to the issue of beef or conflict in Liberia, do you think it plays a role in an artist's career?
First of all, people have become showbiz. Like people use beef now for showbiz in promoting a project, in promoting an artist. They use beef as a showbiz. But for me, I love how to talk. I don't believe that if I should promote this thing, I should go talk down somebody else or try to publicly shame the person. I believe in of the talk. But again, I mean, that's the way the other person decided to do. I don't know how to see it. So, but for me, beefing, maybe if it's all about showbiz, I don't get a problem in it. But that personal thing, I know it's supposed to happen. Sometimes everybody will not like you. That you 1 or 2 person will have 1 or 2 issues. But I believe that I don't think it should be the benchmark entertainment. Too much beef and all that stuff. I think that we should let the music deal with the music and take our personal life off the music. Because at the end of the day, anything we're going to do is to make music. Everybody got flaws. I do. I got all my stuff in my closet. So I got me say that and believe and make you understand that because I do music, everything is okay with me. So in as much as I can say and tell you, I don't want to involve my personal life with my music. So let's just do the music. All I have funny beef, keep it aside and discuss it later. I'm very big on health talk. Yeah. I don't want to be in a place where I be talking down or better when I'm trying to. Okay.
So now that you are a part of the music industry, Blaq, apart from your unique sound that you're coming with, what difference are you about to work?
A lot of different. I'm trying to make creative see entertainment differently from the visual. I think you see the wide visual. You don't have to go do expensive things to tell a story. Like we were having one of the rich story, but when I reading it, I want the story when I'm showing about we got very rich story, rich culture. You can tap into to express yourself. You don't need to say, I want to make my music here at the top of the road parties. At the end of the day, with all that, it will be so complex and expensive, but you don't know how to express yourself, how to do it. You get tired, you gotta make audio and throw it outside. So you here in this country, you got to get involved. You got to network. Meaning, bro, you see, the person is an upcoming artist, he just doing the music in his space. Nah, you got to network, you got to find leg minds. You don't have to be friendly with everybody, but at least you know somebody at the room production, wherever you know them, how they can do the audio production, be friend with them. It should be kind of hard thing, you should know them for what it is. Because at the end of the day, as a new art coming on, you want to go work with an A-list producer, trust me, it's going to be expensive. And you don't want to bury your music at that, you want to grow it from the start. So we'll go underground producer, underground videographer, it's a plus. So I try to make people to understand, bro, you can become what you want to be in your space. Just be intentional about it. Be That's what the authenticity come up, be real, how you can talk, how you can do things different, but make sure at the end of the day it's not hurting nobody. You're not hurting you. It's entertaining people. Yeah.
So what can your fans expect from you?
Oh.
Because I don't want to go back on YouTube in 2026 and then I only see two.
Oh, no. Even tomorrow Sunday dropping somebody featuring me in the YouTube. I got my ready featuring some 20 songs already.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a.
So
You tell you say, the land no say, the boy I came from farm. Hey, see I bet, us I sit like down. Tell people say, and I enter, I shut down. Hey, tomorrow that will be us on that Friday. Your bro, chop okay. I said that goalkeeper. So now school just that picky for Teta Una.
that was for you.
No, it's not for me. It's all feature songs.
Why are you giving all the cool sounds to the features?
I do all my sounds are good. Trust me. Yeah, so if anybody
all the time when you feel you see you gotta use chop okay, you see that
you sound.
they get more 24.
Oh, I got a whole EP I did even before I dropped more 10 songs. More just a tip of the iceberg just to try and see how. So it said if you will be out soon before my birthday next week, January 31st, EP will be out. So I got a lot of good stuff.
Okay, so I know you have 2 features that are coming out. When do we expect a single?
Oh, you expect a single before the year close? A top one too. Yeah, I want to close the year. Then you'll be getting the Dubro Native EP early next year, before January 31st.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first you expect greatness. It's more about fame. It's about death. It's about creativity. It's about bringing something new in white Liberian have joy in their own language and their own culture. That's what I want to do.
Alright, so before we take me for a view, how have you prepared yourself mentally for this industry?
Oh, I did. I put God first. That's the first thing I did. Before doing this, I went like first thing I carry all the God. I said I was in for date now from Winslow. So I had a green light from him. I'm okay. I'm here for another person validation. I respect your thing, I respect you, but I know what I'm doing is beyond your ring. What I'm doing is heavily. So I have to do it. It's a calling. In fact, the day I decided to do TV for that calling, as much stress I had. For months the stress was just on me, I couldn't sleep. Then I went back to it. So I see for this, it's a purpose. I have to do it. If I'm doing it, nobody will do it.
Okay. Alright, Lyrikal. It has been a wonderful conversation, not just talking about your craft, but as well as talking about your knowledge about the entertainment industry. And that's something that I want every new artist, uprising, upcoming hit artist to, because once you're in an industry, you need to have some knowledge about the industry. You need to know where you're entering, you need to know where you are, and you need to know where you're going from where you are. So it has been good. What are some messages you want to send to your fans?
Hi, Black Fontaine to go. Hey, this is Lyrikal Blaq. I promise to still me, still real. Keep following is LYRICALBLAQ on our platforms. I got so much grief. I want to share my story with you, but I'm gonna do that only if you keep following me. Yeah.
Her Black, so it was good talking to you. Yeah. And I cannot wait to hear more of your sounds.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes, sir. Come on up.
Alright guys, so that's it. You already know I don't say anything much at the end of the program. I'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.
It's the talk with Sassy MC. Sassy in the spotlight, truth in her grip. Everywhere she drops, got a little bit of whip. From Monrovia to the world, she the voice of the street. Tune in, lean back, and feel that beat. Talk that sass, walk that class. She the queen of the mic, making moments last. Bold and brassy, never too classy. It's the talk with Sassy MC.